Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Excuse the little bit of bedhead, you know how it is. Today, we actually got a snow day. School got canceled. I thought, man, this is a perfect time to vlog. I got nothing to do today. First time I had a full day off in a while. I slept in, which was great. I haven't slept in like weeks. Got the bedhead, and we're gonna go hit bench press at the gym. Like, this is the best day ever, man. What? There's nothing better than this. This is the best day. Super hyped for that. Quick little channel update for those of you who are an OG or have been on the channel before. Yes, we stopped posting for like 3 years. I'm sorry. I tried to bulk and stuff after my honeymoon. I didn't do it correctly. It was too dirty for my body type, and I wasn't prioritizing protein. I was just prioritizing calories. So I added a whole bunch of extra fat, barely gained any muscle, and it was a horrible bulk. For some people, a dirty bulk might work, especially if they are hitting their protein intake, but I was barely even hitting my protein intake. So it didn't work for me at all. Hated the way I looked. Posted a couple videos during that time, deleted them. Fuck that bulk. You know, trash. Absolutely trash, guys. Hated it, hated the way I looked. Lost a little bit of weight later in the year, went and traveled for 4 months. Didn't vlog that because it felt like it was too much pressure to make the vlog entertaining instead of just enjoying the trip. So that was the whole year of 2024, no videos. 2025, also like no videos. It took me a while to get back into the gym after the trip. So I spent a couple months like just rebuilding a routine, which was really hard to do after taking so much time off. Then winter hit, and then Taylor and I moved, and I switched jobs, and like life was crazy. I also was applying and getting into a new school program. I was doing criminal justice. Now I'm doing nursing. So it was like a whole mess. I fell off. And the good news is I was still losing a little bit of weight because I was still going here and there, and I was like actually still making sure I was eating a little bit better. So overall, I kind of got rid of all that weight from the bulk, and I was weighing like 150 pounds. Well, 150 something pounds. I think it was closer to 160, but anyway, and I cut a little bit during the summer. I got closer down to 150, and I have some videos on my channel about that. Those were more YouTube-centered videos for the analytics, you know, top 5 things that I did to improve my bench press, like kind of things like that. First of all, sorry for that content. I actually believe that's shit content, because that's just me making it for the sake of YouTube, and like I don't want to make videos for that. I want to make videos because I want to hang out with my friends, and I want my friends to just watch my videos and see what's going on in my life. And if other people follow around and see what's up, then that's really cool too. And then also it's like a personal journal for me if I want to go back and like watch like what I was doing in my life like 10-20 years from now. I can go back and be like, man, look at me in my 20s, like look at what we were doing. Like that's cool, right? So it's just kind of like a personal diary almost. So I'm just kind of going with the flow on things. So obviously I posted a little bit in the summer, but like I said, it was YouTube analytic. I didn't like that, so I stopped doing it. I continued to lose a few more pounds, but I also lost some consistency when school got started because this program is really hard. I had to cut down on screen time and stuff to fix my attention span, because the doom scrolling has actually cooked my attention span, bro. So bad. So trying to fix all of that and get better mentally, to focus more on school. But now that the new year started, right near the end of the year, I really started to lock in. I started making some serious gains. I was maintaining around 150, trying to lose another 10 pounds now as we enter 2026, because I have a vacation in like 6 or 7 weeks. We're gonna go to Mexico for a week. I am gonna vlog that. I am gonna train there. Not that you have to train on vacation. Taking a week off isn't a big deal, but now that I'm so locked in, I just want to continue that discipline and prove to myself that I have the discipline to do that. So I am going to be training there, and there will be a couple vlogs there for sure. Going to lose like 10 pounds by then to be back at my peak weight, 140. If you don't know what I looked at 140, it's like most of the good photos on my Instagram or the videos right before the wedding on the channel. That was my peak weight, so I'm going to get back there. And then after the vacation, I'm going to take a month to build up my calories slowly to hit maintenance, which shouldn't be too hard if I'm only weighing 140 pounds at that point. But then in April, I'm going to stay there just so my body can like readjust to being at 140, you know, like brought up the calories slightly to maintenance. Like this is how we maintain at 140 now that we've gotten here. Just really nice slow approach, and then spend a month of May to add in calories, 100 calories or so a week till we're in that 400 or 500 surplus, and then it'll be the summer, and we're just going to kind of stay there and see how big we can get while staying as lean as possible, locking in with the cardio, locked in with the abs, making sure we're spending that extra money to get in the protein, right? Because this is like a lean bulk. So whatever we got to do, we need to commit to it because we want those results. Like whatever it takes, we got to take the measures to get there. And hopefully I put on some good size by the time 2027 comes around, and then late 2027 or mid 2027 in the summer. I hope by then I'll be kind of where I want to be, and then I might cut slightly and hope to hop on stage for 2027, just for the experience. I think that would be pretty amazing. I will enter Men's Physique natural bodybuilding show just to see what happens for the experience and just to say that I've done it, you know, like that. It's really cool to even go that far. And I'm going to be looking the best that I can, of course. Like, I'm not just going to enter it and look like shit. Like, I'm going to take it serious. I wanted to enter in 2025, but like I said, I fell off. I didn't post for like 2-3 years. So now I'm back on it, man. Life has been a roller coaster, but you know, life happens. Important thing is that we're back, and we keep trying to get back. So however long it takes, it doesn't matter. I was putting in the effort, and you know what? I still managed to hit some PRs and stuff throughout the time. My body, I didn't gain too much muscle because of wasted bulk and then inconsistencies, but I'm still fit, I'm still healthy, and I don't take that for granted. So yeah, really excited. Today is our bench press day. We are going to go for 225 for reps and then hit 2 sets of 8, and then we'll get into the rest of our workout. Boom, easy, see what happens, chill. We're only doing 225 for reps only because I just want to see what I can get. I just got elbow straps for the first time. I want to try them out. They act as a little bit of a spring. I mainly got them to help with joint soreness and stuff because I weigh very little and my PRs are now getting very high for my weight. So I just want to make sure I have that extra support. That's the main reason I got them. But apparently they really help you put on some numbers too. So we're going to test them out for the first time and see if that's true. So super excited for that. It's going to be sick. Can't think of anything else to update you guys on. I think that's pretty much it. Video style, yeah, I might talk to the camera sometimes and yap because I like to yap either before the workout, after the workout. I'm not going to do a pose down or show off the pump for quite a while. I want to keep it a little bit of a secret, but we are going to be recording in the gym at least, and it might just be music over it. I might do a little voiceover over it. Once in a while, I might go back to that Sam Sulek style and talk to you guys while in the gym, mic'd up. But I'm not going to hold myself to anything because sometimes then it feels like a chore to do this or to do that, or I have trouble focusing on the intensity of the workout, especially on that Sam Sulek style. So I'm just going to do whatever I'm feeling on that day. And I think just going to be intuitive with it, and whatever happens, happens kind of thing. Same thing, I also like to do cinematic style, kind of David Lade style, but I just don't got the time in my schedule for that anymore. I tried to mix those together early on in my channel to develop my own style, and that's still really cool. I hope I could do more videos like that in the future. But again, it kind of depends on time when it comes to the cinematic style, and it depends on whether or not I'm feeling I want to be mic'd up or not. So basically it's going to be yap in the gym, voiceover, music, simple, easy, you know, just show you guys kind of my progress, the little diary, right? Nothing crazy. More so it's going to be half the videos yapping, half the videos a workout, right? Like, and then, like I said, if I'm feeling it, maybe Sam Sulek, maybe some David Lade if I got some time, right? That little bit of cinematic or straight up talking to the camera while working out in the gym. So we'll just see what happens. Definitely never going to post like a YouTube analytic type video. I'm not ever going to do stuff like that again. Although the information is really good, I'm not really going to go out of my way to make those videos unless someone is specifically asking me for like certain information. But at that point, we just do like a Q&A, you know? So anyway, without further ado, I'll see you guys at the gym. Peace. Alright guys, so I came in, did the abs, warmed up, let that pre-workout kick in. Warmed up, we did the bar, like 3 or 4 reps, to make sure the setup is good. We did 135 for a couple reps, plugs going, 185 for a couple reps, and then we did 205 for a couple reps to get my nervous system ready for a heavy load. And then we went to 225, first working set, and then just see with the straps, we got 6. So they definitely make a big difference. Like, if you guys watch the clip back, my lift off wasn't that great. My bench is a little off center. And so that already makes like a small impact, but it didn't matter when I had the racks on. So that made a huge difference. Like imagine somebody was here and gave me a lift off. Like, couldn't make a difference, right? So the fact that I didn't have the greatest lift off and I still got what I was hoping for is really awesome. Like I said, in the past I've done 3 with no straps. I think now that I've progressed a little bit, I could probably get it for 4. Right? 5 is a very questionable, but here I got 6. And I went for 7, I didn't get it, but just to be able to do a full extra rep or 2 as a reps is pretty insane. So right now my PR is 260, and I think within a few weeks, when February hits, I should have 265 no problem. I am going to use the straps just because I am starting to get worried with my elbows. Not because it's helping me that much, I don't think, but they are helpful. Without a doubt, I'm not saying that they're not. My raw PR will still be 260, but if I can get 265 with the straps in a couple of weeks, I'll be sick. And maybe 270 for the vacation. Again, with straps, to protect my joints because, it's going to help me push that a little bit harder than why not. I would say I'm definitely cheating, so my raw PR is still 260, but if I get 275, 270, continue to progress with the reps, and maybe hit 315 while being under 180 pounds as a goal, I feel like I'm on top of the world. So, like I said this is not strength day, this is just hypertrophy day. I go for more reps. I usually do 3 sets of 8, I just got a set of 6. Now I've dropped it to 195. I've been doing 205 for 3 sets of 8, then a couple weeks in a row, so I wasn't up to 210. And because I just got 225 for 6, and that made me very tired. Obviously now, I'm going to go a little bit lighter, and I'm going to go 195 for 210. So I'll record that set for you guys, and then we're going to go into some incline and the rest of the workout. Alright, I actually struggled a lot on that last rep, so I don't know if I'll get 8. But even if I just get 6, that's fine. I had a pretty cool goal today. So yeah, one more working set, and I'll see you guys later. On the last set of 195, we actually went at 5, only pushed 6. I feel I had to roll the bar down again, it sucks. But still, pretty tired. Incline, feels pretty heavy. But considering we got 225%, so I'm pretty happy with that. Last set here, then we'll finish. Alright guys, last set here on the overhead extension. We'll do a push down on our first chest day, second chest day. We'll do overhead. Both chest days have a single arm, which is where we're going to finish off. So I just got one set here. That's pretty much it. Yeah, the straps definitely helped for a rep or two, so again, super happy about that. 35 heavy in incline. But if I was out for like a really heavy flat bench, so we'll take it as it comes. That's absolutely fine. We're just gonna hit this second. We got one more exercise and we're done for the day. Alright guys, I'm going to single arm crossbody, and that's it. So usually I actually would do some cable flies as well, but I'm not doing any cable flies today because when we were getting warmed up for chest, I did use some dumbbells just to get warmed up, so that'll be it. Alright guys, so it's second set of crossbody, tricep extension, and I'll do one more after this. And that's it for the day. I just want to touch on the straps real quick. This really did help for a rep or two. I think I downplayed it earlier, but no man, they helped a lot. Like, I think my progress would have got me to like 4 reps, or getting 5 or 6 of those straps. Like, I don't know, because you see my ass off the bench apparently. So definitely I would say it's like extremely helpful and beneficial, and yeah, like my elbows also feel really good compared to like when I hit my PR. Because the next day it was kind of sore, like my joint, which obviously is not ideal. So yeah, I think they're well worth the money. And yeah, we did this, and that's it for the day. Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap up the video there. So thanks for watching. Technically hit a PR today, and going back to the ass off the bench, dude, like when it's a PR, you're hitting something for reps you've never hit before, or 1 rep max. Bro, you're not a professional bencher. Who cares if your ass is off the bench a little bit? Like honestly, if you're a gym bro, and it's not, doesn't matter that much. It's more impressive if it doesn't, but nonetheless. Alright guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Peace. Alright guys, I lied. That wasn't the end of the video. We are doing some cardio at the end. I just got on here, so that's why it's slow. But the best thing to do cardio, and you've heard it 100 times on TikTok, especially the girls, but it's true. If you do incline 8 to 12 and speed 2.7 to 3 for 30 minutes at least 3 times a week, it's going to enhance your progress by so much, man. It's so worth doing. Cut, bulk, doesn't matter. Just get your cardio in. I know everybody preaches that, so I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go home, and I'm gonna cook. Taylor's running late as well. Usually she'd be here doing cardio too, but it's got extra time today, which is cool because I also met someone in the gym and we were shooting this shit for a while. So yeah, man, it's been a good day. It's been a great workout. So finally doing the cardio. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.